Hey everyone, and welcome to PGN Live. It is Friday, June 12th, 2026. How are you all doing today? It's the end of the week. It was a fast week. The month is almost halfway there. I don't like to look at it like that, like, oh, we're almost halfway there to the end of the month, halfway there to the end of the year. I feel like when you do that, you're just skipping time, you know? And I don't like to skip time. As much as I could relate with Cartman from South Park not being able to wait until the Wii comes out and wanting to, you know, skip to the future and go too far into the future, I like to live for the moment. I'm only going to be this age once. I'm only going to be able to maximize this day once. My kids are only going to be this exact age once. The conversations that I could have with my wife today, they'll only be able to exist today. Now, certain things, you could do the next day, certain chores, activities, fun things, meetings with folks. But then it starts to say, oh, wait a minute, there is some truth to that. Birth date, release date, you know, specific people who you interact with and what you talk about on that day. Some of the things are really like sensitive to that moment in time. And you don't want to just like rush past it. You want to live in the here and now. Yes, embrace the future. Yes, look forward to certain things, but like don't just rush through it. It's sometimes tough when you're like, oh man, a new Star Fox is coming out in 13 days. Let me just get to it. I don't care about anything else. But you'll miss out on some of life, you know? November is coming up. Can't wait for Zelda. Me neither, if it is November, that is. But if you only look forward to that one moment, you're going to miss out on something in the here and now, right? So don't do that, in my opinion. But nothing that we could do about time. All we could do is maximize what we do with it, you know? Speaking of maximizing, I've got to maximize this stream's potential for cool, and the only way I could do that is by opening up the pop out chat, welcoming you all in here. I checked to see if the microphone's working. uh, sometimes that's off. And here we go. Let's see. Pop out chat rolling, looking good. And Eric Robbins, first person in here. Welcome, Eric Robbins. How's it going today? Freddie Mercury from Greece. Hello from Greece. Hello, Freddie Mercury. Welcome. I Byzantium saying, Pool Boy Paul. That's right. Working on the pool. Looking good. I would do some hedging in the backyard right now with the hedger. But it's too hot. Well, is it too hot? Yeah, I guess so. I could work in the heat. I could deal with it. It's 92. But it's really just the sun is directly overhead. And that's what I don't want to be on me right now, you know? But how's it going today, everybody? I put up a couple of videos this morning slash afternoon. You can see two of them right here. This one's super new. Gosh, it's so new that it says no views. I hope it has a couple of views by now. 20. Okay. And then yesterday we went over a good amount of other videos. Yesterday we had like 5 videos that went up. We had Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart for gaming history, the Nintendo DS Lite for gaming history, Game Boy Advance for gaming history, 14 Days till Star Fox, and then the release of Arashi Gaiden. So that was 5. Arashi Gaiden, it launched, so that countdown is done. Star Fox is, winding down. We started at 50. We're at 13 now. So we're getting there. We have gaming history every day. Today, Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots was solid. And every 16th, which is in 4 days, we do the update for the Street Fighter movie. Every 30th now, no longer the 7th, we do an update for the Zelda movie. Kind of cool, but this April 30th, there will be only 10 months to go until the Legend of Zelda movie comes out. That doesn't sound that bad, does it? That doesn't sound that bad. 18 months, you realize, oh, that's a year and a half. Okay. That's not like immediate. But 10 months, ooh. Well, that's not bad at all. AJ Rax is here. AJ Rax 045 saying, hi again, Paul. Hi, everyone. Hello again, AJ Rax. Thank you so much for being back in here. Charlie Smith saying, hey, Paul and everybody. Hey again, Charlie Smith. Welcome on back. Good to see you again. Let's see. Tightening something up here. Okay. Sorry for the silence. Just trying to make something look a little bit better on my end. Pokemon Fan 34 is here saying, hi all. The guy you're in the short way, is that a fighting game? What's the question? The guy I'm in the short with this one? Rodrigo? Is it a fighting game? Oh no. No, it's a action strategy RPG? Action RPG? Strategy RPG? Action strategy? Action strategy is probably the best genre to put it in. Yeah, his game came out on PC late 2025 if I'm not mistaken. And then now like the dream came true. Console release. Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series. Like, that's super cool. That's got to be a really good feeling to, be a passionate fan of the video game industry, create a game, and then have that game come out. What a cool thing. Martin Allegri. Paul, my guy. Welcome, Martin Allegri. How you doing? Can't wait for Star Fox. Will be my first time playing it. Did you try the demo? Martin, I am glad to hear that this is going to be your first time trying out Star Fox. See what all the fuss is about. It's fun. The gameplay might not be for everyone, but so here's the thing. The gameplay might be tough, difficult, or just not fun for some. But if somebody could get over the gameplay not being for them, and they could enjoy the story, the characters, the fun voice acting, the plot twists, the beautiful colors, the music, could they deal with the gameplay not being easy or fun or challenging to take all of that in? Hopefully, maybe. Some it will, and some is like, no, dude, I can't, or it's too hard, or it's I don't want to, or I don't like it. Like, and that's okay. For them, I think that's why YouTube and stuff like that, Twitch, whatever, is all right, because maybe you're not that into playing that type of game, but you still like, dude, I want to know more about Fox. I agree. These characters look cool. It sounds fun. I want to hear the music, just not that gameplay style. And that's why, sometimes watching videos works out. You know, I hope you end up liking the game though. I tried the demo. I loved it. Joycey J is here. Hi, Paul. Hi, y'all. Hi, Joycey. Welcome on back. Good to see you again. Oh, and we got a green banner here from Polygon Network showing off that membership badge for 8 months. Paul says, "Here's to the late 90s coming back." From 1997, we got James Bond. True, GoldenEye 007 came out August of 97. Turok Dinosaur Hunter, it's coming back. 007 First Light coming back. Turok was like March of 97. Star Fox, yeah. Star Fox 64 came out June of 97. We're getting Star Fox this month. Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 7 came out September of 97. We're getting Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Actually, well, we just got it this month. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. And then 1998. And for 1998, there's The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I wouldn't mind Wave Race 64 or Super Mario 64 getting a full remake next. Let's go. Dude, I agree. Also because it was me that typed that out. A Super Mario 64 remake, even looking like Super Mario Odyssey in terms of that visual fidelity would be so cool. But I imagine it would look even better now. Dang. Oh, it would be so cool. Because Super Mario 64 is one of my favorite games of all time. But yeah, it could benefit from modern dual analog controls, fully orchestrated music to an already beautiful soundtrack. Add some more bosses or more gameplay to the bosses being more challenging, greater things going on. Increase the volume is one of those things that I would recommend in the game, not by too much, but enough. Maybe throw in some worlds from Super Mario 64 DS, maybe even have, you know, co-op gameplay mechanic, other characters, possibly. Like, I don't know. Super Mario 64, I would love to see get a remake one day. And Wave Race 64, it's a little bit simpler to do because it's not as big of a game. Not to say the physics engine isn't something that would be, you know, a challenge to do these days and to make it look that good, but Nintendo could do it. You know, see what they've done with the likes of Super Mario, or not Super Mario, Mario Kart World, for instance, right? Mario Kart World has great water effects. Nintendo could do a Wave Race 64 remake, or if they need to, if they feel like, oh, we need to do a little bit more with it, yeah, you take the courses from Wave Race 64 and Blue Storm, make that into one brand new remake style game. Total win. Qual is here. Hi, Qual. Hi, Sensei. Os. Michael Hall is here. I still want Twilight Princess, Prime 2 and Prime 3 for Switch/Switch 2. Twilight Princess, since more time has passed between the GameCube/Wii release and now, then. Oh, sorry. Since more time has passed from the Wii U release to now than the GameCube Wii release to the Wii U one, I don't think they're just going to port over the Wii U release. I think they're going to do something more with Twilight Princess. I think too much time has passed. If Twilight Princess came out on Nintendo Switch back in 2017, 2018, fine. 2018, it's like, okay, it's a few years removed from the Wii U one. Simple port, boom, there y'all go. Same with the Wind Waker. If it came out 2017, 18, maybe 19, it's like, all right, simple port from the Wii U one, there you go. But now, more time has passed from Wind Waker on Wii U to present than the GameCube original to the Wii U HD version. So I don't think it's just going to get a simple port anymore. That's how I look at it. Prime 2 and Prime 3, I think we'll get both eventually. I don't know if Prime 2 will just be on like NSO and then Prime 3 will be okay when they do Wii on NSO, or if they'll go ahead and, give it like the remastered treatment. But I could see that happening. I love the demo though. I felt it was a bit short. I mean, you got one stage. However, you could go through that stage a couple of times and you could try the couple of different routes, completing the game versus accomplishing it, or completing the stage, which is going to the boss, accomplishing it, two different things. Accomplishing it, you have to go through the wormhole, in which you have to go through like 7 different little circles. Your ship absorbs the energy, and like it's super dope, super cool moment. Mm, a full 3D Mario, I'm sure we'll get that. I'm extremely excited for the Ocarina of Time remake. Absolutely. Oh man, I don't know if you saw my reaction video to it, but that was peak. Like, that was pure passion right there. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time was my favorite game ever for 20 years until I finally passed the torch in 2018 to Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild It was in contention to pass Ocarina in 2017 after I beat it. But by 2018, and playing the game more for like a year, I thought, all right, finally I could do it. I could say it's my new favorite game ever. But Ocarina is still a special one in my heart. Being 15 years old in 1998 playing it, that was a powerful time in my life. Loved it. It was the inspiration for my pool that I did a couple of years ago. It hit so hard. It was such a special mm, reveal. The music, those little notes, the fact that it's real, even though we got, spoiled, if you want to call it that. But even if we didn't get spoiled that, like, oh, this thing is happening, I thought for a while it would happen for other reasons. But the Nintendo Switch 2 has no shortage of games. Even when you take away Ocarina of Time, I mean, look at we just barely hit a year, for crying out loud. 12 months. 12 months. And you kick things off with Mario Kart World. And then you right away you got Donkey Kong Bonanza. You had Split Fiction and Street Fighter 6 and Fast Fusion also at launch. Not everyone's cup of tea, but Welcome Tour was fun. And Dragon Drive was there as something different. You got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 remake. Another fun one. You had your Madden, you had your WWE. That's already 10 games. But it doesn't stop there. You had the Mortal Kombat collection. You had the amazing Hades 2. Kirby Air Riders, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, Nintendo Switch 2 versions of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and Pokemon Legends ZA, Pokemon Pokopia, Resident Evil Requiem, Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. I said Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment and Kirby Air Riders, correct? Yeah. And Tamagotchi Life. And then now you're about to have Star Fox. But you also recently had Yoshi and the Mysterious Book and Dragon Quest Reimagined. Like, dude, you've got a couple dozen high quality games already on the system in the first year. And then you've got Nintendo Switch 2 editions of things. It's been an amazing year. Hold on, we got a couple of cool things in here. We got Roger Enyart first off, which highlighted my name, makes it easier to see, saying, "What is up, all my super nerds? Hope your Friday is going well." Heck yeah, Roger Enyart, welcome. Friday is going great so far. How are you? And then we got the big one right here from Patty Berg 1971, gifting 5 members. Big thank you, Patty. That brings us up to 555. Cool number. And then Patty, like I said, we are just adding right onto earlier's stream to go towards the total. That puts us at 52 for the day. Patty, thank you for gifting those 5, in which they went to Deity Contra, Peanut Bone, CM Luna, Pumpkin King, and Zelda 2997-S2E. Roger says, amazing to Patty Burke. Heck yeah. Patty, I got your name looking good, right? Mm-hmm. Day 1 purchase for you too, Michael. Yep. How was Summer Game Fest? It was really good, Michael Hall. Summer Game Fest was quite a bit of fun. From a show point of view, I had a good time watching. I always have a good time watching, sitting in the audience. However, you could do that at home. Save yourself a trip, right? But from a networking standpoint, it's meeting up with old friends. It's meeting up with new friends. It's doing cool stuff, some of which you'll see later. But, like, you know, my friend Rodrigo, he launched a game, came out today. We were able to film a couple of things. Let's see, is there an easy way I could do this? Jeff Keighley and I, we did something you'll see, not to be a spoiler. The Iron Lords podcast. Justine. There's more. I don't want to spoil everything too much, but like, yeah, it was a fun show from the networking standpoint. Before the show begins, when the show is over, the after party. Jeff always puts an awesome after party together. Really good food, super good food, and the best though is the company. It's getting to talk to people, seeing old friends that you only get to see twice a year, in some cases, and making new friends. Really cool. Thank you for asking. Just another Star Fox remake says, my theory on Ocarina, the new logo, based on the Breath of the Wild logo, timelines. I'm thinking since Papa Miyamoto said there were 3 endings in Ocarina. Just another Star Fox remake. So I think now's a really good time because The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is a special one for the franchise. Not just because it was like the biggest thing ever back in 1998. It was the best-selling Zelda game of its time. It held on to that title for a while, and it depends on like, well, do you combine all versions of Twilight Princess and both versions of Ocarina? If you do, then I think Ocarina actually outsells Twilight Princess. But regardless, a very good selling Zelda game, highest scored one. But also, so in addition to like cultural significance, sales and stuff like that, the game itself, Nintendo, in the timeline, they have it split off into 3 ways. One, all right, Link goes back in time, and then this story bridges off and continues there from young Link. Second one, Link lost in his adult form against Ganondorf, and like, ooh, that set this off. And the third one, okay, since Link went to the past, the future already had what happened, but then this Link fades from memory, and this already happened future goes on, and then nothing is known of this Link, and we carry forward. That one, I'm kind of like, you know what you could do? You could have that Link not going back, but that Link staying here and then just fading from existence in that way. You know, you could possibly go with 4 endings in that case, or just retcon-ish that one, or adjust it slightly. I don't know. But the way I see it is like, dude, have us play this final boss battle against Ganon, and then if you lose, go into an ending cinematic that shows us, and you could always just restart, but it'll show this is what happened and this is what's to come. Win, and you get a choice of one of 2 things. Go back to being a kid and play as Kid Link, and then have a little bit of a story of this is what happens next. Stay as an adult, and then play a little bit in that timeline and show what happens. Unless if they want to say, okay, you go back, well, here's what's happening in the future without you. But you could have the endings like that. I don't know, the possibilities are tremendous. We got Link being successful and returning back to a kid, leading to Majora, there's the failed timeline, which went into Twilight Princess or Wind Waker. Can't remember which. Yeah, we could pull that up. Pokemon Fan 34. Hi, Roger. Just another Star Fox remake. What is this? What if this is the timeline where Link was successful but never returned to his childhood? It's so cool that a slew of new Zelda fans will understand why this game is so special. True, Joycey. I think there was a reason for the coloring and logo design being Breath of the Wild style. I think it speaks volumes. I think it's strong. Oof. I like the red, don't get me wrong, but the gold looks good. David Patterson is here. David Patterson, how you doing? We were just talking about that NS2 dock and the likelihood probably what, tomorrow or Monday or something. I think we'll be able to be playing some Star Fox together soon. Big thank you. And welcome, David. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. What if this isn't an Ocarina of Time remake and more of an alternate timeline playing out totally different than original N64 game? So basically like the Final Fantasy VII remake approach, where it's a quasi-remake sequel. That's a possibility. You're doing well, David. I'm glad to hear that. Things are going well over here, too. Thank you. Boo Mini 1 is here. Paul Gale Network in the house. Welcome, Boo Mini. How's everything today? I think I'm caught up on chat, right? Since I'm caught up, we could watch the latest short.
I'm no hero. Never was. I never will be. I'm just an old cure hired to do some wet work. And let you know that today in gaming history, June 12th, 2008, Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, launched for the PlayStation 3 worldwide.
It's kind of wild. That game has been stuck on one system for 18 years. Came out on PS3, never got ported to like PS4 or Xbox 360, Xbox One, Wii U, Nintendo Switch. No. Until this summer. Finally, a lot of people will be able to play Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots for the first time. That's pretty cool. Boomini says everyone is going to be talking about Ocarina of Time even more now. LOL. You know, Boomini, I don't know what it's like to be a 15-year-old in 2016. I don't know what are sophomores in high school nowadays doing and talking about. Because back in the day, when I was 15 in 1998, sophomore in high school, we were talking about Nintendo 64 and Sony PlayStation. We were talking about Star Fox 64 and how cool it was the summer before, GoldenEye 007, and how great of a game it was, how cool Squall looked in Final Fantasy VII. Bringing Nintendo 64s to school and playing Mario Kart 64. talking about the Pokemon animated movie and how it broke box office records, talking about Metal Gear Solid and how great it was, discussing Castlevania Symphony of the Night, playing Conker's Bad Fur Day during a free period off, playing some Street Fighter 2 brought in on old Super Nintendo Entertainment Systems, and discussing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and talking about where we were in the game, what magic meter we got up to, our favorite bosses, favorite dungeons, favorite songs, all about the characters, how cool Link looked. It was a really big deal, you know? Perfect Dark, the new expansion pack that was coming out, Sega Dreamcast, and how noticeably different the graphics looked, excitement for what was to come in, PlayStation 2 towards the end of high school, and then eventually, after high school ended, you know, by now university time, Nintendo GameCube and Xbox. But we talked a lot about games. There was Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. There was the anime. I don't know if today's 15-year-old sophomore in high school has this much going on talking about video games as passionately because they've been opened up and given so much access to so much more in the world. We had the internet back in 98, but we had a computer room. Not everyone had a computer at home yet. 56 kilobyte internet eventually turned into DSL, but there was a time where, yeah, it was talking on the phone or being on your computer. E3 was magical. Space World was magical. Tokyo Game Show was something cool. You didn't get to see everything. TV shows you had to record on your VCR if you weren't there. WWF Monday Night Raw and WWF Thursday Night SmackDown before it became Friday were things that we talked about. Gaming was hot. I hope that despite having probably a lot of high school kids having access to their own iPhones and smartphones and iPads and other smart devices and everything, still will be able to appreciate what this game is amongst all of that technology. And I am smiling from ear to ear right now because Patty Burke just boosted up the stream even more. Big thank you, Patty. Patty Burke, 1971, with the 5 gifted memberships. Huge W right there. Man, Patty, thank you very much. You just gifted these 5 generous memberships too. Rico Lee, Cha Will, Ryan M, Nostalgia Gaming, and Dustin Townsend. I really appreciate that. And Rico Lee, who is here right now, just got one, which is pretty cool. But I do want a new generation that's into gaming, that they think they know what they like. Sure, they do. But see why we liked what we liked, made new for you, and uh, kind of bridge a couple of gens together, give a newfound appreciation for why the series is so cool, help expand it, have fun, more importantly, just become new fans, love it. So many of us are going to be so happy with this game this November. I mean, you saw the reaction videos. There are plenty of people out there like me that were overwhelmed with emotion. That's a good thumbnail. That's a good thumbnail. Yeah, love the game. Nintendo marketing has been keen at staying away from saying remake. Yeah, they say retelling. I think this is Ocarina of Time version 2. It's reborn. Ocarina T2. I'm telling you, there's a reason for the logo and Nintendo not showing anything but a scene where someone is telling a story of events that already happened. The scene of young Link is nefariously misleading, perhaps. David Patterson welcoming Yvonne on in. Rico Lee, hey everyone. I've been thinking about it, and I really think the main reason Nintendo didn't show anything Mario or more of Ocarina is because they're saving those for later. I don't think they showed off anything action packed on Zelda for a reason. How rare is it to get two firsts? What I mean by that is, yeah, they could have had a way more hype trailer with action and and Link slicing through enemies and a overworld theme and Epona going to boss and Ganondorf, bam, and Sheik with the smoke bomb and all this cool stuff. Pshink, boom, 20 million views on YouTube, 35 million on X, like better than what they had. And it would have been a cool trailer. But that's the one and only shot. Now they have two. They had the reveal of the fact that it exists in a quiet, soft trailer. This one wasn't a cool trailer with action. This was heartstrings. This one was emotion. This one, cool enough for the new people, but really powerful and special for the people who it's really made for is that's the fans from the past, the people 30s and 40s, maybe 50s, 60s. I mean, as long as you were around, right? It doesn't matter the age that you were, but the age that you were, if that game, when that game came out back in 1998, that's who it's for. I guess you could be late 20s, right? But now they got that done. That's their first. The next time they do the first, it will be another first. It will be the action packed one. It'll be the first time really seeing the gameplay. And speaking of firsts, we got our first 20 of the chat, of the stream, of the night. Woo! Roger Enyart 2066 with the giant one. Roger, out of nowhere, thank you so much. Please do tell me if you have a particular color of choice for the day. Roger, at 20 megabytes of power, putting you just one beneath AJ Rax's 21. Huge thank you. I don't know what color you want, Roger. Let me know. I'll be happy to make that happen. Thank you so much. My gosh. Who got one from you? Night Shadow 998, AX Dambient, Chad Baptiste, The Trickster, Ultraman, Idurito, Toku Pudding, Roderick, The Game Master, Harmon, Blaine Plays ALT, Demonic Brawler, Goopy 7W7, Smorgasbord, Cody WB, Nintendo Let's Play 91, R. Buen Rostro, Patrick Coburn, K. Falashi, and Y. Sorry, not Y. X. Sebastianix. That was tricky. That last one. Your choice of color today. I put blue right now, but Hey, Roger with another Big 10. Snap, crackle, pop. Hold on. Your 20 brought us up to 580. Now you just brought us up to 590. And that means your 30 here. I gotta change this. Roger, Enyard, 2066. We'll go with red. I suppose we could go with red. And 30. Oh, you ever crack your back just right? Holy shnikes. That's a big power right there. I have a couple of things to update too. Oh, hold on. Did I add the 20? I don't think I added the 20. 30. Is that 87? I'm gonna have to double check this. Let me see. I gotta read these 10. And hey, Patty Burke. Hold on, I can't even read the 10. Patty Burke with the 5. That brings us to the 595? Whoa. Patty, big thank you. If I'm getting tongue-tied here. I can't even talk right. If I'm not mistaken, like I said, I'm going to have to redo this. I might be over or under. I'm not sure. We hit our streak. We just unlocked another expansion pack going to 37. And that automatically gets us 1 in the new set. Massive W. Big support from Roger and Patty back to back. Roger, another 10 from Garim Perios de Parasaro. That's 1. Josh the Gamer. M44. Jude Kerman. Blaziator. Jaime Daniel Hernandez Rios. Comet Lightning. Duck Gaming 47. Oni Girimori. And Big D 135 OG. Woo! And then Patty Burke with Nice Mike Vids, Tommy Swans, Derek, Nasty Natsu, and Alain Threes. Roger, Paul says, Paul Gale Network. I would have helped donate earlier during the Polonetta stream, but I was driving at the time. Were you able to hear it / see it though? That makes me happy knowing that you were able to hopefully see / hear, but while driving safe, and no worries on not being able to chat. You gotta be safe when you're on the road. Big thank you. Don't do anything too crazy while I'm gone, or do it. I gotta get some water. I have a feeling that we're gonna be here for a while. I gotta catch up to chat. Alrighty. Whew. Wait, did something crazy happen again? No, hold on. David Patterson waving to Roger Enyart, Rico Lee. So excited for the Ocarina remake, man. This could bridge the gap and make everyone love and appreciate aspects of both traditional and open air 3D Zelda in a way we've never seen before. So exciting. Yeah, I don't think they're just going to abandon what Zelda Ocarina of Time is. You know, they're not going to just be like, okay, no more dungeons. No. But they could potentially be so much bigger, more grand, with Hyrule Feel also being easier to navigate and more areas to explore and climb, like the dark side of the moon, which would be the opposite side of Death Mountain in this case. New gameplay experience. Like, oof, this could be incredible. I'm really excited. Mm. Hey, Chair, how's it going?
Amazing.
Janie Harris is here. Finally, I made it. Welcome. Roger says, I heard the last hour. I was laughing. Wasn't expecting a Polynetta stream. Yeah, Roger, that's what won. You know, it won first place here in the live stream when people voted, and it got second place actually in the community poll, which apparently went up as a quiz, but that's okay. But overall, no, it was the overall strongest clearware. But yeah, and it was only supposed to be like the first 16 minutes. We went like 88 minutes or something, so whatever. It was fun. It was really good. It was a fun time. I'm glad we did it. We have great games coming. Absolutely, David Patterson. Carlton San finally back home from work. It was a hot day today. Yeah, I bet. It's like 93 right now here. Mm. In response to Rico, though, yeah, that's why I think Zelda is being held off. Show it in two waves. Maybe later in July or mid July, they do a Zelda specific Nintendo Direct, right? That's possible. Just picture it. We get San Diego Comic Con, we get to see Zelda movie. They announce, hey, 1 week later, stay tuned for the Direct, in which will be the Zelda game. That's a good way to do it. I don't think this will be Daddy's Ocarina. This is a totally new story from a different version of Ocarina Split. I'm so excited. Maybe. I think there's still a chance we could get 3D Mario and World DLC this holiday, or at the very least confirmed and revealed before the year's up. I think Mario Kart World will get DLC before the end of the year. I mean, I think it's safe to say at least. 3D Mario, though I don't think a 3D Mario will come out in 6 months' time. It getting shown off, perhaps? I'm more on board with that. Show it off in September. Well, the 40th anniversary of Mario Celebration is now officially done, but let's show you what we're going to start the next decade of Mario with a special project. Enjoy. And then boom, new 3D Mario game coming 2027. Now I'm seeing Rogers. Awesome. Can we get to 20 likes? Will something nice happen? Post. Always cool. When Roger challenges the chat, I don't think Nintendo would have used the 40th Mario anniversary logo and branding for the Emerald Rush event for nothing, or if they didn't have more planned. Well, they do have that cool Mario and Luigi, character skins to don in the game. That's fun. But there's got to be more, right? We'll see. And we're at 25 watching right now with 20 likes. Super cool, all of you being here. Otherwise, why use the branding if the anniversary technically ended in March or the movie like we expected? Would just be odd to use that branding. The Super Mario 40th anniversary started September of 2025. That goes for a year till September of 2026. So I think within the year they could still do something. Yeah, it's a 12-month celebration. Maybe they finish the year with, our last Mario related thing for the 40th anniversary is announcing what's coming next, which will be outside of 40 years, but it's how we begin anew. Patty Burke saying, hope all are okay. Very nice of you to greet the chat, hoping everyone's good. Finally back home from work. Oh, I saw that earlier. Hold on, I did not see this. This just popped up out of nowhere. Patty Burke, 1971, with a big 5 gifted memberships. Giant thank you to Patty with the big 32 total, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I'm adding this up right. Booyah! Booyah! Patty and Roger. Names are swapping places just left and right here. Patty Burke, 1971. Thank you for boosting up the community. Oh my gosh! Holy shnikes! We did it! If I'm not mistaken. Patty Burke, 1971, your recent 5, plus the ones you did earlier, and Roger Enyart's earlier, have brought us up back to 600. Our all-time high, as you can see, was 680. All-time high, 680. We're at 600 members right now, if I'm not mistaken. This is beautiful. RX Gaming got one. Mrs. Paul Gale Network got one. Tall Show, Verum Verbi, and Victoria DWF. All recipients of that awesomeness right there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me see. Gotta catch up to some chat. Janie, Paul, did you ever check out the new anime Dragon Striker yet? No, Matthew, I didn't. David Patterson saying, Patty the Goat? Fire Legend in here. Yo, let's go, Patty! Let me read some more chat. I'm playing Sonic Riders Zero Gravity while listening to the stream. That's nice. They're taking their time with showing more from Mario and Ocarina because they want to have the big new announcements to help promote their anniversaries and movies and the Switch 2 itself. Yeah. Patty Burke saying, does anyone care about icons anymore? You mean like the icons on the Nintendo Switch 2 screen, like what you pick, whether it's like a me or Fox McCloud or Mario, whatever. It's a fun variety. Maybe we'll get themes this year. You never know, right? Charlie says, the way things are going for Xbox right now, I wonder if we'll still get Elder Scrolls and Oblivion Remastered for Switch 2. Anything previously announced, I think will happen. New things, not so certain. Hang on a second. Did this just come? Did this just. Did we just. It just happened? Hold on a second. Is this real life right now? I feel like I'm in the meme. We got some back to back power in here from Having Hope 5 sending 2 jewels, and then Roger Enyart closing the gap on our lifetime total. 605 members now. Big W. Roger Enyart. Thank you so much for the bonus 5 gifted memberships. Shoot. We are on a roll today. Those 5 brought us to 605. We're getting close back to like peak again. This is nuts. Having Hope 5, let me get your name in here. I really appreciate those 2 jewels. Having Hope 5 with the 2. Thank you very much. I hear Olivia Rodrigo might be in Fortnite. That's interesting. Nintendo All-Stars is here. Nintendo's All-Stars says, hi, everybody. Hi, Nintendo's All-Stars. Welcome. I gotta read Rogers 5. Oh, nope. Patty bringing us a 610. Oh, my gosh. How are we doing this? How are y'all doing this today? And then Patty, boom. There we go. We're just swapping spots back and forth. Y'all making me work for this. Woo! I have to check that total, but I think that is correct. I think we're at that 107. Big power-ups. Big power-ups. We're getting some mega mushrooms in here today. Holy smokes. Thank you all for the awesome support and generosity. Man. XLY Narsv, Kevin Flores, Try Nintendo, J Views, Max Wallafeld. Well, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. All 5 of those from Roger Enyart. Super cool. And then Patty Burke right there with another 5. The Piazza Experience. ID Sanity, Happy Gamer, Bilf Bunter, and Exilafair. Super cool. Thank you all. Where's Poke? She's missing the action, lol. You're right, Having Hope 5. It's an action-packed night in here. David Patterson, it's like the NBA Jam right now. Boom, shakalaka. Roger and Patty on fire. Oh, can my name be blue, purple, and red? Yes, indeed, it can. Blue, purple, and red. Let's go. By the way, to Luis Ernesto, Mobile Stats 1, CG. Wait, what is this? Oh, I don't have the total for. Oh, what was that? I don't remember what that was. I don't have the megabyte total. This is chillin' hard. Yeah, I thought that something was up. Chillin' Hard 169. Chillin' Hard 169. Do you remember what that total was? I could probably find it out by going in reverse. Maybe it was 5? One. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think I rounded up. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I rounded up. 37, 35, 12, 5, 5, 1. It was 95, and then 96, 30. Okay. Okay. I guess off by 1. I'll probably round it up in the end, anyways. But we absolutely hit the expansion pack. We have one in the new set. Joycey J69 has this new spot right here as the top jeweler of the month of June. And we just have an awesome community today. From Tabby Cat Games, Carlton Son, Having Hope 5, Chillin' Hard 169, Mobile Stats 1, Luis Ernesto 4055, Joycey J69, Roger Enyart 2066, and Patty Burke 1971. Also, the expansion pack streak has been unlocked. I did verify. We're looking good. We're looking good. 32 more, and we actually do a gift card giveaway, which is pretty awesome. We might even give a gift card today. We might have, as hype as this stream has already been, we might also be doing a gift card giveaway. Our total members are getting close to an all-time high. This is wild. And just like that, Carlton Son with another 10 jewels. Big thank you, Carlton Son, taking you up to 20. Big thanks for the Korok poop. Chillin' Hard, thank you for verifying that. Matthew, when I was watching the Super Mario Galaxy movie, it was so funny when Bowser shut the door on his tail, then started yelling and screaming like a doofus. That was pretty funny. Yeah, he was good. David says, the family here is my second family here. Everyone is awesome. Thank you guys for being you. Man, you said it, David. Oh, you know what? I tried it earlier, but it didn't work. So I'm gonna try it again now. Maybe it could go anywhere, but cross your fingers, David Patterson. Maybe it'll land on you because I would like to see you green again. Hey, we got Patty Burke. Patty Burke is like, no, Paul, I got this. Hold this. Patty Burke with a big 5. Thank you, Patty. Woo! Bringing us up to 615. Snap. Now we're in triple digit territory. Oh, man. Dude, we're 27 away from a gift card. This is nuts. And if you add Paul Gale Networks, we're actually at 102 for the day. Thank you, PGN, for doing a gifted membership. Did anything land on David, though? We'll find out. PGN, let me get in that 1 megabyte there. Patty Burke, though, 1971, crushing it. Super nice of you, Patty. Porky Prince, Lockhart, Michael J., Welshland, and Eddie Barzak, all recipients. And then Paul Gale Network, your gifted membership went to Paranormal in the Funhouse. I didn't get to you, David Patterson. Would have been nice if it got to David Patterson or Janie Harris or J Biggs, Mr. NY for life. J Biggs says, hey Galeverse, hey J Biggs. I like for all of the regulars in here to be green. It's so cool to see, but it's random, you know. W Patty WPGN says Carlton Son. Heck yeah. Roger Enger says Boo Mini. Oh, I'll read it. Good evening. Yes, I did. And if anyone hasn't seen our live reaction to the Nintendo Direct, you missed something fun as soon as it started. Boo Mini, gotta head back to work. Bye, everyone. Bye, Boo Mini. Have a good one. Same here. This family here is like second family to me as well. Matthew and David, similar. Yeah, these streams are so much fun. Let me check on X to see X to see X to see if there's anything new on this front. This is a cool one. Nightmare Phazon showing off his Star Fox tattoo. That is a cool tattoo. That's pretty dope. I noticed that in the new Star Fox, they have both the curve of the wing and they have the primary flat top wing. Both are pretty cool though, you know. Will there be a Friday night Mike Odyssey show tonight? There should be a podcast in 2.5 hours. I'll be on. I mean, if there is one tonight, I'll be on at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time right here. Yeah, not a whole lot of news. But that's why we gotta make our own news. We gotta just talk and live in the moment and get hyped over Zelda and Star Fox. And all of the goodness that is gaming. Gives me an idea for a poll. Let's see. Are you getting The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time? We'll call it a remake for now. Yes, and I played the original. You know what? We'll specify. Yes, and I played it on N64/3DS. Yes, and it will be my first time. No but I played the original Z. No, and I just don't want to. Okay, okay, that's pretty good. Okay. Try to come up with an interesting poll. I was the poll man on OneUp.com back in the day and Gamers.com before it. I always came up with polls for both sites. Fun things, you know. Some lasted for a couple of days, others lasted for a week, maybe some more. But yeah, all sorts of different topics. I like polls. I like getting a little sample, an idea of what's on people's minds. Let's see. Does that I don't want to bump Joyce's name out. As long as Joyce's name stays. Okay, Joyce's name is still visible. All right, good, good, good. We've got so many people with such fine contributions today that slowly running out of space. I mean, I could bump my name out, or I could throw my name somewhere else. That's not as important. Want to give you all that proper shout out space. Mm. Link's favorite anti Joycey, Splatoon Raiders. Ah, yeah, I'm an anti. I'm not sure if I'm going to be here at 5:30, which is 6:30 on my side. Yes, there is a podcast tonight. Woohoo Island is the best. And my family too. We are family. Yes, we are. The network, the Joycey J, the Odyssey, and when is Lily Hyrule coming back? No known time, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, the podcast has definitely gone through different people. Like Zach was with us, not anymore. Lily was and wasn't again. Josh wasn't. Vandy and Linz were and were not. I put them as a pair because they were two together. That's five. And then Joycey, me, Mike. I guess of the 8 total regulars for the podcast, 3 of the 8 are left. Splatoon Raiders looks lit. Yeah, Splatoon Raiders looks. I think it's good because AJ Rax, are you here still? I think it's good because there are some people, if I'm not mistaken, I think AJ Rax wasn't that into. I could be mistaken, but wasn't that into like multiplayer idea, but is interested in Splatoon. So, yeah, Splatoon Raiders has a multiplayer component to it, but the bigger thing for AJ Rax is, oh, now I get to try out Splatoon and have fun with it, but in a single player game that's more my cup of tea. And that's pretty cool, you know? Yeah, I think Splatoon Raiders looks good. I think there is going to be a Splatfest to celebrate the release of Splatoon Raiders. We do know that they're planning some stuff for Splatoon 3. As long as we have Joycey, we can survive. Oh, y'all are sweet. Yep, there's a Splatfest soon. Yep, yep. Let me see how the poll is doing. Interesting poll. Ooh, thank goodness nobody. Oh, please. I hope this poll, no offense, people, but I really hope this poll stays the way it does, stays the way it is, and that we don't get anybody that changes 0 to a number. Because right now, the poll asks, are you getting The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake? 67 people say yes, and I played it on N64/3DS. That means now 70% of you are like, yeah, of course I'm getting it. I have it. I had it. I love it. I'm buying it again. It's one of the best games of all time. 20% of you say yes, and it will be my first time. I want to see what the fuss is all about. I didn't play it back in the day. I'm too young, or it just didn't come on my radar. But I'm doing it now. And it'll either be my first Zelda experience, or um, I like Zelda now thanks to Breath of the Wild or something, but it'll be my first time playing this game. 10% say no, but I played the originals. Okay, so there is a small portion that's like, no, I'm good. I played it. For whatever reason, no, you're not going to get the remake. Either you want to have the preservation of the game in your mind, or maybe you just didn't like it that much, but you're not doing it. That's okay. But nobody is saying no, and I just don't want to. Oh, I'm glad to see that, because no, I just don't want to. Come on now. Come on now. Having Hope 5 played it on GameCube, I'd still be excited if it wasn't one of my favorite Zeldas. When is the Splatfest? I haven't played Splatoon in a while. Let's see, when is the Splatfest? July 10th. What's your favorite? Or sorry, what's your fighting style? Speed, power, or tactics? It's a good question. It's a good question. I'm playing the OG Ocarina right now. That's cool. That's cool. Should we put the same poll on X? Would that be interesting? Let's do it. Are you getting the remake of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time? Same results, or same options. Yes, and I played it on N64/3DS. Oh, boy, you're even limited. Oh, you're really limited. Yes, and I played it before. Nope, can't even write that. Yes, and played before. Oh, how about this? Do the ampersand. Boy, you're really limited on X. You can only do 25 characters in a poll. Yeeks. Yes, and I played the OG. Fine. There we go. Yes. And it'll be my first time. Can't do that. Yes, and it'll be my first play. Yes, and it's my first play. Okay. No, but played the OG. And then, no, and I just don't wanna. Okay, let's see how X goes. Are you gonna get the remake of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time? Yes, and I played the OG. Yes, and it's my first play. No, but I played the OG. No, and I just don't want to. Let's call it a 1 day poll. Yeah, 1 day. It'll be interesting to see. Overwhelmingly positive feedback right here on YouTube. And we got Roger Enyart liking the Star Fox post. Thank you, Roger. Fire Legend, Paul, are you going to watch the first USA soccer/football match tonight against Paraguay, right? 6 p.m. Oh, hopefully I can watch some. The podcast will be on at 5:30, so the podcast will go for an hour, ending at 6:30. That means I might miss like the first 30 minutes against Paraguay, but yeah, I might watch it. In Splatoon, I used to be good with a roller, but now I'm a shooter type. Similar. My wife and I were awesome with the roller in Splatoon 1. That was our thing. We didn't deviate too much from the roller. It's kind of funny. Tried some other stuff, yeah, but really the roller, like, that was our jam. Splatoon 2, I want to say we switched it up, and 3 switched up too, but sometimes just do the roller. Actually, I don't know what's my loadout right now. Hmm. I'm not I'm not positive what's my rollout. I like the roller though. Splatfest on 7-Eleven. What? What? Wow, 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 wow. Wow. That was a pretty good one. Oh, that was my Mario wowing with excitement because Roger. Anything but rotten. Unlike Wario, who's so greedy, Roger is not greedy, not at all. No, Roger's like, you don't have a rotten day, you have a great day. Roger, thank you for the big 10. Holy cow. Roger and Patty just alternating back and forth, back and forth. Roger, giant thank you for the stellar 10 gifted memberships. Oh my gosh. That brings us up to, is it 625? Is it really 625? Dude, hold on. Let me double check this. I think we're at 625 members. Roger, what did you do? It is. YouTube will tell me whatever it wants to tell me. YouTube will update me tomorrow. But for now, we're at 625 members. Mr. Roger Enyart. Ooh, yeah. Wahaha. Here we go. To Mike Evians, 47. Matt Inside, 10481. Quantum Christ, Leon S. Kennedy, 7777. Dylan Wagner, Waddle D. Gamer, Santiago Rodriguez, Mahela McCullough, Felipe, David Gogs. Dude, big W, way to go. Roger, thank you so much. You know, this is really cool. I don't know if y'all know just how many new subscribers the channel got. So, Patty and Roger, the gifts that you did today, I mean, they're always awesome. They're always a major win. You know what I mean? But today, your gifted memberships are going to brand new members, brand new subscribers of the channel that all came in after the Nintendo Direct. And oh man, just as I speak, Patty Burke with another 5. Huge thank you, Patty, on boosting us up. Hold on. We just hit 625. We're at 630 now, 50 away from an all-time freaking high. This is pod racing. This is awesome. Patty, thank you very much for that awesomeness. I was just saying, and I'm going to say it again, Patty and Roger, everybody here, your contributions are always super welcomed, no doubt about it. I am extremely grateful for the support. But on a day like this little channel just got a decent pop in the last couple of days since the Nintendo Direct. Like, a lot of people saw the Zelda reaction, and then that brought them into seeing some of the shorts, the gaming history things. And then now all of these people are getting these beautiful super chats, or I should say beautiful memberships, kind of welcoming them in. Some people are familiar names, but a lot of them are brand new names that are just brand new people to the community. So what a way to welcome, like, strangers to your house, which is awesome. So, Roger, thank you again for your awesome bonus 10. And Patty, thank you for your awesome bonus 5, in which Matthew Beeler, Jason Wade, Blazin204, Hunts007, and Ignalis101, all recipients of Way to Go. Way cool of you guys. Hello, did James Bond get a release date on Switch 2 yet? Not yet, JM Powers 83. I'm hoping for August 25th. I would like the game to come out on the 29th anniversary of GoldenEye 007. That would be cool. Gamer of Time is here. Welcome, Gamer of Time. Brandon White just sent the big 2 jewels, that nice 100 icon. Thank you. Big one right there. Brandon White. 49.98 with the awesome 2. Thank you. Brandon White also saying hello, everyone. Hello, Brandon White again. Brandon White, let me know if you want a specific color on your name to shout you out. We've got Patty Burke in here with the green, white, and gold supporting Ireland. We got Roger Enyart 2066 today with a nice red symbolizing the Nintendo logo. We've got Joycey J69 in pink, Tabby Cat Games in blue, Having Hope 5 in that trio of blue, purple, and red. But everyone else, let me know. If you want that custom color, let's do it. Get you a unique shout out, a unique look, Brandon White, you pick Paul. All right, well, orange is the default for June, but let's go with. Oh, you know what? I have a fun idea. I got a fun idea. Since your name is Brandon White, let's go with White as your name, but give you a special black background for Brandon White. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't know. I think it's fun. Thank you for the support, Brandon. Matthew, you'll be right back. JM Powers 83 says, I don't know what to vote for in the poll. I'm getting the game, but never played it on N64 3DS. I played it on Virtual Console and NSO. I think in that case, you could put yes, and I played it on N64/3DS because you basically played it in some capacity before. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's fair. Let me look over here. How's the poll doing over on X? I played the OG, but haven't played it in over 25 years probably. It's going to feel like the first time I've ever played it. Yeah, that's a good point. For me, this game means so much that it's gonna feel magical playing it all over again, you know? You're looking at one of the greatest games of all time, one of my favorites ever, an influential game in my life, and yeah. The other cool thing is I'll get to experience this one now with my wife and kids. My kids are Zelda fans. My wife and I played through Breath of the Wild together. It's pretty fun, man. Let's see. Yeah, some people saying, yeah, it'll be my first time, LOL, only played a few minutes of the original. Yeah, that means you were around probably long enough to have played it. Maybe you were playing other games in 1998, 1999, and so forth. You just never happened to really like dive into it for whatever reason. That was kind of cool. Have a newfound appreciation for the game, for what the story means to so many people. Hey, we just hit 30 likes. Boom! Thank you, everybody. We got 28 watching now, and we just hit 30 likes. I am grateful for that. Oh, sorry. Evidently, we just hit 31 likes. Right on. I've played the 3DS remake and will be playing it again. Hopefully, this does well enough to set the stage for a proper Majora's Mask remake down the road. I played the N64 version of that on Wii. Between the two N64 games, that one is my favorite. Where did you play JM Powers 83 Ocarina? On what virtual console? On Wii? Did you play it on Wii U? And for that matter, whether it was the Wii or Wii U one, or on NSO, if you're playing on Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2, did you beat the game or how far did you get on any of your playthroughs? Hey, what's up, chair? LOL.
Oh, chilling.
I got a lot, or I got out of games for a few years. I missed the whole N64 generation. I felt like if I made new friends in high school, they'd make fun of me for playing video games. Oh. Hmm. Well, I'm glad that you're back into games now. You played on Virtual Console, never beat it, don't remember how far you got. Oh man, you missed a great system. Yeah, the Nintendo 64 was amazing. Like, Brandon White, I played it a little on OG N64 and a little on 3DS, but finally beat it on NSO. That's cool. Yeah, Nintendo 64 for me, it came at that time in my life where I was young enough to still be of an impressionable age for things to really be sticking to me? Like what I saw, what I was taken in from the world, from the left and the right, etc. It felt powerful, significant. Young enough to have that feeling, but old enough to have an appreciation for what I was getting and not just disregarding it. Not that that was ever my personality, but really appreciating it and understanding how far we came because, starting to game in like 1987 as a 4 year old, this was 11 years of my life. 11 years of gaming. Mm, about what, like 68% of my life was gaming at this point. 15, 11 out of 15. 11 out of 15 is probably 68 or something like that. And let's find out how close am I. What's 11 out of 15? Oh, 73. I was off by a bit. 5% off. So 73% of my life from the ages of 4 to 15 I was gaming. So a good portion, majority, and in that time seeing so much from the relative infancy, but not pure infancy of the gaming industry. Like Pong came out before me. I was not an avid player of Magnavox, Odyssey, Intellivision, Atari 2600. In 1987, okay, I had a TI 94A. I was playing Nintendo Entertainment System at cousins and friends' houses. I got an NES in 89. I was there from the shift of 8-bit to 16-bit, vividly remembering that going into Super Nintendo, seeing Sega Genesis, TurboGrafx 16, playing everything, having that shift into PlayStation and to an extent Sega Saturn, and then really Nintendo 64, taking the world by storm with the analog stick, the rumble pack, the 3D camera movement, the expansion pack fun, the online play, that Japan had to an extent. The voice communication device in Hey You Pikachu, which predated Seaman on Dreamcast by a bit. Like N64 was a powerhouse of a system. It was amazing. It's my favorite system of all time forever. For you know quite a while until Nintendo Switch passed it up. So it was an important time. I hope, like I said earlier, I hope that the kids of today that are of a similar age now to what I was back then can still find the appreciation in the really cool big launches and games. And I don't know if they fully do. Hard to say because they have access to so much. When you had access to less, I think you felt it more. And now you might feel it a little bit less because there's plenty to go around. Hey, we got some more coolness in here from Carlton Son with more jewels. Thank you, Carlton Son, for the jewels, bringing you up to 30. Boom! Nice Korok seeds. This poll on X is looking pretty interesting. This game is resonating very strongly with the audience of the past, you know? Yes, and I played the OG, a massive 87.5%. Yes, and it's my first play, 12.5%. Nobody so far has said no to no, but I played the OG, no, and I just don't want to. It might happen. I've been playing games at the young age of 5 or 6. I'm 24 now, and this passion I have for gaming will never go away. That's true, Janie Harris. If you're 24, Matthew, you've been playing games for like 18, 19 years. Yeah, you'd be a fan for life. N64 was the pinnacle of civilization. It's true, just another Star Fox remake. It's very true. I guess you could have been any age when Nintendo 64 came out, you know? You could have been in your 20s or 30s, or, single digit level, like a 4 to a 9-year-old or something like that, or a preteen or 12-year-old, 13-year-old, whatever. Like, you could have been any age 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. But I think it really did well for me and a lot of my crowd in like that high school era, kind of. David says, I am with you. I've been a gamer since 9 when the first ever Game Boy came out, and I am 43 now. It's wonderful. Well said. That reminds me, I think I will ask this. Let's see. Hey, Patty Burke with the big €5. The €5 hero here. $6 gets added on, or 6 megabytes, I should say, because I round that up to 53. Oh, we are ridiculously close to a gift card giveaway. That's wild. That's freaking nuts right there. Patty Burke, thank you so much. Ah, have to play episode of Elliot. Cost me 80% of my life. Love it. How are you enjoying that demo? Hold on, when does the game come out? I forgot the date. June 18th. Yeah. Wow. That's coming soon. That's coming really soon. Next Thursday. Dude. Patty Burke, you are playing Elliot on portable or docked or tabletop or combination? How you doing it? Oh, snap! Crackle! Pop! I felt it. Ooh, I felt it all over. Roger, with the 10 gifted memberships. First of all, gigantic thank you, Roger. That brings us up to Nintendo 640 members, 40 away from an all-time high. 640. Huge support today. I think it's the power of the Legend of Zelda floating through the air. Nobody wants poor Link to be without a fairy, so everyone is donating in such a generous way to make sure Link gets his fairy. Link got his fairy today, I'll tell you that much. We're doing a gift card giveaway, folks. Because with that, we're at 133, which means we're doing a gift card giveaway. Oh, docked, my man? Right on, Patty Burke. Enjoy that 4K display, right? We're doing a gift card. What this also does is we did an expansion pack add-on because we got to 38. That means we're also at 2 in the new set. And we'll do a gift card giveaway. This is pretty exciting. This is pretty exciting. Let's go. Thank you for making it possible. My goodness. Nish Quick Pops, King Lastat 69, Marky Picard, Carly Flower, Mikey UK, Night Slasher 007, Cynthia J. Simmons, The Artist Rue, Get Traced, 350 Kevin, all 10 from Roger Enyart. Big awesomeness there. And 5 more from Patty Burke, 1971. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're saying bye-bye 120s. We're at 138. This brings it crazy close. 645 members. Total excellence. I can't believe it. This is the power of the Triforce working. It's magic today. You all have the courage, the wisdom, and the power in here. I could tell. Oh, I could tell. It is something. Patty Burke. Who got it? THX? Pink Pig? Lao Pao? R.C. Young? Charles Trudell? That's a lot of familiar names that I recognize around these parts. Well, not a lot. A couple familiar names, I should say. There's a couple in there. Some are newer people. Yeah, yeah. But still, everyone's super welcome, you know? Everyone is most welcomed. We're going to have to do a gift card giveaway. I can't believe it's not Butters. Sorry, guys, gotta go dinner time. It was cool being here. Good seeing you here. Hope you had fun. Live 77. Also, can't wait to see Forest Temple, Fire Temple, Water, Spirit, Shadow, Medallions, the collections. Oh, oh, dude, my baby boy ain't got no fairy. Faints dramatically. Very true, Joycey. David Patterson and James Powers missed again. I don't think James Powers 83 is able to get a gifted membership. I think he looked into it before, and either he didn't follow the thing with how to allow yourself to get it on right, or his account just doesn't allow recipients receiving. I don't know. But David Patterson, David should be able to get one. I know. I bet Zelda's coming out in December like Metroid. Roger did indeed fix the gift card. Just another Star Fox remake. Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt and Rad Racer were my first gaming joys on NES. Square hasn't done anything with that title since Rad Racer 2. Why is this game not on NSO? The music is legendary. Would be good to see. Risky J is here. Hello, Paul. How's it going? Great, Risky. It's an awesome day so far. How are you doing? Roger saying, have you downloaded the Kingdom Hearts 3 demo yet? No, not yet. I am going to stream tonight at 6:30 Central. Gonna see how it looks and plays. When you're streaming, so that's in 45 minutes. Everybody, go ahead, Roger. Put your stream up. Put your stream up. Let people bounce right back in there. Speaking of bouncing, we could be bouncing in here tonight. Woo! Patty Burke with another 5 gifted memberships. What's happening in here? What's happening? Patty with another 5. Thank you. Hold on. How close are we to 650? Dude, this is nuts. 650. How did we start this stream off and end up at 650? 30 away from the highest ever. David Patterson's still here. J.M. Powers thinks November. Yeah, it's confusing. I don't think my account allows it. See the legend rising from the gates of time. Now all feel the magic of the master sword. Joycey gonna have a blast helping Skulltula people. We gotta see Roger play some Kingdom Hearts 3. Roger just put his... Let me pin this. Roger just put his link in the chat. How many people do we have right now watching? Okay, we have 24 watching now. Can y'all just click that link? That's the pinned comment. Open up a second web browser. Go ahead and like that stream in advance. Help get Roger Enyart some attention for tonight's stream as he plays through Kingdom Hearts 3. Give the man a subscribe. Chances are you might be a recipient of one of his generous gifted memberships. Go ahead and subscribe him. Get him up to that next level. Y'all could do it. Some of you already have. If you haven't already, go subscribe to Roger Enyart. Boost him up. Boost him up. Let's go. Nax511, Switch Gamer, Kayla Dieter, Jared Miklia, The Sofa King, all 5 from Patty Burke, 1971. Those 5 are after Patty just did 5 earlier. Back to back from Patty Burke. JM Powers downloaded the Kingdom Hearts demo today. Nice. Welcome to Kingdom Hearts. Thought I was in a Nintendo Prime stream. Gibdos on your face in realistic 4K. Uh-huh. Yeah. They're gonna look pretty gnarly. And it's gonna be pretty cool looking, I think. Good luck for the first time players on Ocarina of Time Water Temple. Water Temple is a nightmare. Live life, it's gonna be challenging for some people, that's for sure. I can't wait to see how the Great Fairies. Yeah. Oh, dang. Great Fairies are gonna be pretty fun. They're gonna be pretty fun. Oh. By the way, I'm gonna do the gift card acquisition right now and looking at the expansion pack streak. We're closer than not. It's 49 away from another expansion pack being added on, which is pretty crazy. We got 2 today. I don't know if 3 is possible. I mean, it's possible, but we are at an almost all-time high in total members, and this is a not a all-time high stream, but this is a go down in history as one stellar stream. How many expansion packs can we hold? Oh, hold on. We earned a save file today too. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. Expansion packs? There's no limit. Like, once we hit 40, that's a full-on expansion pack unlocked. And I mean, if we hit 44, I mean, that'd be kind of crazy. I don't think that's gonna happen. But like, no, there's no limit. But we did get a save file. We had 0. Now we're at 1. Very cool. It's great to see a little bit of a buffer with the save files, you know? That's to try to keep the streak going. There was a time where it was like, oh boy, I think that's it. I think that's kind of it. Yeah. I think it's we're not gonna make it. But we made it. And this awesome community. Hey! Gotta go, lad. A bit late here. Be good, man. Patty going out in style. Thank you, Patty, for that generous €2 hero. Bringing that up. I round it up. Should I be rounding it up? I don't know. I don't care. You're all fantastic. This is such an amazing community. How could I not round it up? You gotta do it. Thank you, Patty Burke. Yeah, it is getting late for you, isn't it? 4 o'clock here? Yeah, it's well past midnight in Ireland. I hope the heat wave is gone. I hope you have a nice, cool night. Stay cool. Have an awesome weekend. Patty Burke, enjoy some Adventures of Elliot, dude. Patty, you got 6 days to go until the release. I know that game is going to be peak for you. Many people here looking forward to it, I think. See you, Patty Burke. Star Fox, have you tried the DK challenges yet? Yes, I have. I've done the Donkey Kong Country ones so far. 2. Primary first level and um, kart ride. And then I do have Donkey Kong Bonanza, but like I didn't put the cartridge in at the time, so I was like, I'll do it later. Have you tried it yet? It is the best YouTube community and your channel. Thank you, Loud Boys. I appreciate that. Next week, Persona 4 Revival TV and deep dive into Persona and collection. Oh, good to hear. Good to hear. Let's see. Sometimes it's a little funny. Where does it go? Here it is. Alrighty. eShop gift card giveaway time. I think now is a good time. Pokemon Fan 34, welcome back, by the way. Oh. Allow Boys, you have a great moment in YouTube community for game news, reviews, and much more content. Thank you. I'm glad that you're having a good time here, Allow Boys. Patty Burke, 1971. Good night, people. Well, for me. Good night indeed, Patty. Stay cool. Literally, cool temperature. No more heat wave for Ireland. And stay cool in terms of being awesome and generous. I appreciate that. Have a great one. I was thinking how cool would it be to be able to purchase NSO challenge cards in real life? Like, since it's tied to your account, if you unlock said card, maybe at the end of the year, you could opt for actual trading cards, digital ones. Oh, the digital ones would be a neat thing. It would be neat, yeah. I like that tangible stuff, dude. Totally. Okay. Our standings: 1 save file, 2 in the new set of an expansion pack, 38 in the grand expansion pack, streak continuing. 650 members compared to 680 of our all-time high. Hold on, I might as well update this number too if I have one. 9,599 subscribers. Oh, just during this stream, it went up 9. And keep in mind, that's up a couple hundred in the last couple of days because, geez, what was it? Of 30, 44, 104, 112, 118, 118 plus 70, 118, between 118 and 188, if I'm not mistaken, new subscribers. Oh, wait. Oh, I just closed it. Whatever. Call it 180. I think it was like 180 because I could have verified one more way. Around 180 new subscribers thanks to the Nintendo Direct. Can Peach give it away? She was here earlier. She's not here now. Maybe the cards would have amiibo abilities. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty sweet. Mm. Oh yeah, I was doing the read through. One save file, 2 expansion pack megabytes of the 4 for a new set. And if you were all here for the Bayonetta stream, you know what that fun can entail, right? 650 members out of 680, 680 being the all-time high. 9,599 total subscribers, one away from 9,600. That's pretty cool. At this point, my birthday is in 25 days. 25 days to have 401 more people. Oh, that would only happen with some powerhouse, like, direct style things. Like a direct brings like he's close to 200 new people to a channel, you know. Otherwise, you're getting a few a day, not almost 200 in a day. You know what I mean? But I don't know, 10,000 by my birthday would be pretty freaking cool. I think it's safe to say, let's go with 9,700. That'd be 101. 101 people by my birthday to hit 9,700. That sounds more right, because that's like 4 a day over the next 25 days. Yeah, yeah, we could do that. We could do that. 9,700, safe goal for my birthday. Optimistic, wishful thinking, don't think it's going to happen unless if something crazy happens, would be that 10,000 mark. Wow. All right, we need another Nintendo Direct. Is there going to be more challenges after the DK one? Well, we will have more DK challenge drops between like now and September 1st, but I don't know if they'll have other games, other franchises. I could see Nintendo doing that though. Not that this is likely, but like I said, I was just reading things off. We're at 110 away from a second eShop gift card. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but that's just the fact. 110 away from another eShop gift card, and 46 away from another expansion pack being added on. We don't know if either of those will happen, but what we do know is it is a gift card giveaway time. So, oh, and per the rules, I think we addressed this last time. Did I make a note of it? I have the memory. Uh, I said last time that if somebody left, but they did contribute to the stream in some capacity, if they wanted, they would be automatically enrolled into it. I don't know if I specified they would be enrolled because maybe they don't want to be enrolled. You know what I mean? Like so Patty Burke, he just left. It's nighttime for him. But if he wanted to, I should have asked. I should have asked before he left. Patty, do you want to be enrolled into it? And he would automatically be in it. Normally you have to be here, but if you were someone who contributed, like Brandon and White contributed, Having Hope 5 contributed, Carlton Son, Tabby Cat Games, everybody contributed. If you wanted to be added into it, Let's say Having Hope 5 wasn't here, but she wanted to be into it. She contributed, she'd be into it. So even if she left, if she happened to win, she would uh, be eligible. Otherwise, if you're not here to claim it. What am I going to do? That being said, we have quite a bit of people here, and I don't know if everybody is in it. So we could just enroll everyone into it. That's one way to do it, or just see next time, because I don't know. I don't know if we're going to hit it. I don't know if we're going to ever hit a gift card giveaway. So I don't assume, okay, let me put all of these names in here because the day might go by and we might not hit it. But I guess we'll do that. We'll just say if somebody entered in, if somebody contributed, whether they're here or not, they're going to get entered. Maybe that's a new rule. If somebody contribute, because like I was trying to make the rule make sense before, and the old rule went like this kind of. If somebody ever contributed before they leave, they say, hey, if we hit it, I would like to be entered. Their contribution gets them in automatically. The adjusted rule might be, since we don't know if we're going to hit it or not, anyone who contributed, regardless, when they left, when we roll, if we did hit it, even if they didn't know that we hit it, they'll still be like put in there. I think we'll do that because I want I want everyone to have an equal chance, but I want the people who left to have a chance. Now, if you just leave and everyone leaves, well, how am I gonna roll anything? You know, to be like. But if you contributed, like you're just gonna be in there, and then I'll find a way how to give it to you later. You know what I mean? AJ Rax with a big dollar holla. Let's get AJ Rax into here. Huge, thank you, AJ Rax 045 with a big dollar holla, bringing us up to 147. Dude, we might hit another expansion pack. We are super close. Thank you, AJ Rax. Let me know if you want a particular color today. Otherwise, I think you dig that. You dig that red, white, blue, if I am not mistaken. Thank you, AJ. Hey, Patty Burke. He's not done yet. Patty Burke with the big 5 gifted memberships, bringing us to 655. Shh, we're 25 away from an all-time high. Patty Burke, thank you so much for the continued excellence. Wow. Big thank you. I'll change my colors in October, says AJ Rax. All right. That sounds good. Oh, by the way, we gotta pop this up one to make sure Joycey's name shows up there. And okay. Thank you, Patty. Who got them? Who are the lucky 5? Bandrew Witt, John Castle, RJ Data, Stanley the Dog, and Chaser 132. The Polytoad Dojo. You forgot to mention the GameCube port of Ocarina of Time in the poll. Man, Polytoad Dojo, welcome back, Paul. I didn't forget because I also know you could put Wii Virtual Console, Wii U Virtual Console. Dude, you get like 25 characters. There's not enough room to put in a poll at all. I remembered, but yeah, I didn't put it. Even on X, there's like no space. They don't let you type longer than 25 characters, which is not a lot at all. Welcome back, though, the Polytoad Dojo. You're coming in at an awesome time. We're 40 away from another expansion pack. 104 away from another gift card. And let's not get that crazy. But 40 away from another expansion pack. But, like, yeah, we hit our save file tonight. 2 on the streak. 25 away from an all time record. This is nuts. Patty with your gift card. And the last one, saved, pre-ordered DLC for Pokemon Pokopia. Nice, Pokemon Fan 34. You're automatically enrolled in Joyce. True. The two $10 eShop cards will pay DLC for partying. Joyce, enroll me. You got it. Bayonetta and Devil May Cry Dante. Video game as a story together would be nice. Oh, live life. That would be cool. I agree. I agree. We need another Nintendo Direct before my birthday, and that would be all right. I would be okay with that. I would be okay with that. Let me see here. Hey, we're almost at 40 likes. Well, that's good. That's nice to see. 27 watching, 36 likes. Thanks, everybody. It's neat to see each one, but every 10 is like, oh man, that's the coolest right there. That's the coolest when you get one of those. Okay. June 30th for Raiders, yeah. Guys, so good. Love you guys. Shoutouts, Patty Burke. Boom. All right. I guess I could do it like this. If yeah, just do it this way. Uh if you're here right now, regardless of whether you donated earlier, you'll be automatically enrolled in. It could be done in a way that it's not like doubling your chances or anything like that. Just if you want, I'll take care of like extra names like Tabby Cat Games. If Tabby's not here right now, I'll just put Tabby's name in as a one. You know what I mean? Like as an example. All right. If you're here right now and you want to be enrolled in the $10 eShop gift card giveaway, go ahead and type the number 1 button once right now in the chat to be entered in. Let's go. In the meantime, oh boy, I could read off some chats. Paul, I'm so excited. Just got volume 1 of TMNT Adventures Compendium, 72 issues of the Archie Comics Turtles comic. That's cool. That's a pretty cool get right there. Be good. You too, Patty Burke. Be good. Be great. Better than good. Be great. What a W stream. And if the stream ends here, We have some DLC for a future stream. If the stream doesn't end here, uh, then the sky's the limit. Maybe we hit another expansion pack. Maybe, I don't know. We have had one mega stream one time, which was just insanity. But I mean, this is considered a mega stream too. You know what I mean? The Polytoad Dojo says, I have played Zelda Ocarina of Time so much. I play it every year since 2003, or more than once a year if you count randomizers. Zelda Ocarina of Time remake is going to be amazing. Oh, man. There were a good amount of years where every year on the anniversary of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, I played through the final Ganondorf boss battle. Like, I picked up my cartridge, put it in my Nintendo 64, went to Ganon's castle, beat him, watched through the ending, had a new save, and that's it. You know, or whatever. Like, there was a time where every year on the anniversary I did that. Once in a while, I'd pick up that old file and I'd teleport around, play through some areas, ride Epona, do my music, have some fun. A number of years later, after 1998, let me see, it was 2014 probably, a good 16 years later, I played through with a friend, him mostly playing through it, me watching the journey along with slash helping stuff out, but I was there for like him beating it for the first time, though I wasn't primarily playing it. And then fast forward to a couple of years ago, probably 2022. So after another 8 years passed, playing through with it on the Nintendo 2DS for my kids because I got it for them, and playing through not all of that version with them, but you know, a good amount. And then here we are now. Like, this is gonna be a really special thing. Part of me, like, it's gonna be on me to do this, and I probably won't. But part of me says, dude, I would love the experience of not having a single other direct trailer, screenshot, picture, nothing come out from Nintendo until November 19th. The game is out today. Pick it up, boom. Don't even look at the back of the box. No commercial, no nothing. Just stick it in and play and be wowed. Because I want to see the ice for the first time. I want to see the lava and the Gerudo Desert. I want to hear everything for the first time, completely untainted. No direct, no YouTuber breaking it down, nobody zooming in on stuff, not myself combing through the data, no direct. No print ad, no nothing. I want to see Volvagia for the first time, Twin Rova for the first time, Ganondorf for the first time, my own. To be able to play the game like that in 2026 is darn near impossible. You'd have to go totally radio silent. I'll tell you who could do it, my kids. And that's the powerful thing right there. My kids will be able to get the experience that I want. Because they're not on social media. They're not scrolling on YouTube and Twitter, X, Instagram, Facebook. they're not watching a whole bunch of content creators. If they see something, it's because I'm showing them something. So my kids can actually have that holiday hype of playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake and being totally mystified and wowed at every turn in a Kokiri forest here, a Lake Hylia there, and I could experience it. Huh, that's a good point. I could experience it the way I would love to be able to through them, but in reality, still in a cool way of the hype cycle of these next 5 months through me. Yeah. Hmm. Give us the missing dungeons. Major Rax, that'd be good. Ocarina of Time Ganon is my favorite Ganon. Not sure what Zelda game has my favorite Ganondorf, though. My favorite Ganondorf, oof, he was pretty badass in Tears of the Kingdom. That might be the best. But he was also really pretty cool in The Wind Waker. And I have a special place for his Ocarina of Time self. Ganon in Twilight Princess was pretty cool. Ganondorf in Twilight Princess was good. Demise, not quite Ganon, right? But the Demise was dope in Skyward Sword. Ganon in A Link to the Past was the OG. That was a good one. But Ganon in Ocarina with the big tusks and stuff like that, yeah, that might have been like the coolest design. I don't know. Paul, for realsies, you need to set up a merch shop. I'd really like to have some of these amazing tees you have, like that Star Fox shirt. Oh yeah, this Star Fox shirt's pretty dope. Guess that'd be amazing if they do another direct. I may avoid it. I know. The alleyway. I like Ocarina of Time, but I don't know if I'm interested in buying it for a Switch personally. Yeah, the alleyway. What is making you like? I'm not sure. By the way, how many people enrolled into the dealio? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we have Brandon White, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just have it on your perfectly fine Wii, and you could just call me Allie, and I gotta go. See you later, Allie. Thank you for being here. Making sure I don't have any doubles. Oh, and for people like, let's see, like Patty Burke and Roger Enyart, for instance, I automatically put you in. Oh, wait. Yeah, Roger, you did put yourself in. Like Patty Burke, I automatically put you in, unless if you said, oh, I can't do it. So, if someone donated, I'm putting them in automatically. So, like, people who didn't, because I'm guessing they're gone. Like, Tappy Cat Games isn't here right now, but she's entered. Um, Moles, that's one. Luis Ernesto, they're entered. But if you're here and I automatically put you in, but you're like, no, I actually just don't want to be entered, then maybe put a 0 next to your name. That'll be the new thing. If you don't want to be entered, but you donated, put a 0 because otherwise I'm automatically sticking you in. You know what I mean? But small detail, I guess. Still here, can't sleep. Well, Patty Burke, be prepared to lose even more sleep because we're about to have some excitement on our stream. Let's go. Oh. Oh, you ever sit down and just need to have like a knee up? That's comfy right there. I don't know. That's comfy. While it's going, excuse me. Can't wait to hear the dungeon music in the Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. Ocarina of Time has 3 of my top 5 all-time favorite Zelda dungeons, as well being the Forest, Shadow, and Spirit temples. It's excellent. Patty Burke with the big $2 holla. Sorry, €2 hero. I'm going to add that to the total. Patty is helping us get to another expansion pack streak. Thank you, Patty, for that €2, $3 equivalent. And boom! Congratulations to Having Hope 5 for the $10 eShop gift card giveaway. First, Patty, so I don't forget. Patty, you're at 69 right here. We bring this up to 155. 155. Oh! Oh my gosh, hold on. Wow, you couldn't get more. Wow, I just want to say congratulations to Having Hope 5. I heard that you won a gift card. Wow, you're so lucky. I love gift cards. Having Hope 5, can I have your gift card, please? Peach, you can't just take someone's gift card. No, if she wants to donate it, she could donate it. There's nothing complicated about gift card donations. Gift card donations get donated back and forth to people all the time. Peach, we're not gonna take Having Hope 5's gift card. What are you even gonna do with it? It's an eShop card. I could buy tweets with it. You can't buy treats with a gift card. You don't know, Dad. I could buy tweets with a gift card. You can't. You can't eat it. I can eat it. I eat plastic all the time. Peach, you can't eat plastic. That's not okay. I eat plastic when you're not looking. Oh, I know. I see it in your poop. Yeah, so what? Just pick it up then. I don't want to pick up poop plastic. You hear me? You are not getting Having Hope 5's gift card. She won it fair and square. That's not nice. If she wanted to, she could donate it to me. She's not donating it. Having Hope 5, don't, 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 don't listen to Peach. You don't owe her the gift card. That's yours. Congratulations. No, don't listen to him. Peach, shh. Listen to me. Give me the gift card. Ooh, I'll hypnotize you. Give me the gift card. That's not going to work. I'm putting you down. Don't put me down. Don't put me down. I'm putting you down. That's animal abuse. No, it's not. You're just being goofy. Okay, bye. Jeez Louise. That dog's got issues. Congratulations, Having Hope 5. We're 37 away from another expansion pack. We're also 25 away from 26. 37 away from another expansion pack, 26 away from breaking the all-time member high. Crazy W chat today. Not the highest, but maybe the highest in terms of overall fun. I don't know. It's up there. This is fantastic. This is an amazing day. Let me get back to some actual chat, though. I'm pretty sure Having Hope 5 is here still. I think I see the name popping up. Carlton-san, I see Having Hope 5. Yeah, I see you here. Hold on. I have the gold card with the original Fire Temple music. Having Hope 5, congratulations. Congratulations. Hey, Peach, congrats, Having Hope 5. Yay, thanks, Paul. That's the one. You're welcome. Having Hope 5, do you have an X account? I forgot to do the normal rules today. If you don't have an X account, I'll have to give it to you later. But hopefully you have an X account. Just super easy. Tag me, DM me, whatever. If you don't, I'll give it to you another way. But there you go. Congratulations. I'll use it for Xenoblade. Nice. First time or upgrading? Either way, that's cool. Peach, everyone says hi. Oh, tell them I say hi to buy me some tweets. They're not going to buy you treats, Peach. Jeez Louise. Well, hope you're giving it to Peach, says Pokemon Fan. How do I get it, Paul? Yeah, if you have an X account, DM me. If you can't DM me, because some people can't, just type a comment in my video, in any of my posts, like, hey, it's Having Hope 5 from the live stream. And then I'll be like, okay, then I could DM you the card. Yeah. Well, Hope. Okay, I read that. You can get the Peach. I don't have an X account. Discord is possible. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Good question. How do you get it? See, normally I say, how do you get it? I skipped that today. Dwayne Davis is here. Gale Network. What's up, buddy? How are you doing today? Keep up the good work. What's up, Dwayne Davis? Good to see you here. It's been a cool day. I hope you're doing well. Xenoblade upgrade is amazing. Yeah, you could send me a message on Discord. I just won't give it to you now, but you will get it, okay? I promise. It's not like I joke, but I joke, but I say it seriously too, because sometimes I imagine somebody new could be watching, and they're like, "Oh yeah, sure, he's totally gonna give the gift card away, totally." No, I really do. If you're watching you, I give it you. It's just if you have X, I give it to you now, and if you have anything else, I give it to you later. Mm. Hmm. Yeah, Charlie Smith saying, "Yep," because I got one. Yeah, yeah, we've given a lot of gift cards, and thanks to Roger Enyart, we've given out quite several Super Mario 3D All Stars coins. Thanks to Just Another Star Fox remake, we gave away a copy of Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. And soon we'll be giving out a copy of Star Fox. And then thanks to AJ Rax, we're going to be doing some gift cards for the 1 year anniversary stream of PGN Live. So we got like all sorts of real people that have won. Patty Burke says, "Oh, I ordered Elliot Extended Edition. Still here, baby. Right on. Extended Edition. Excellent to hear." Dwayne Davis, Gale Network. I got a question about the Switch 2. Do you think Nintendo go to overclock the Switch 2 to add more performance and more power? Yes or no, or maybe? I'll say maybe. If they find it safe enough to do, that developers will take advantage of it and still be safe for consumers in the home not to mess up their systems, possible. Speaking of possible, anything is possible when Patty Burke is in the house, because Patty just did a big 5 gifted memberships. And just like that, dude, we are 32 away. We are a Virtual Boy away or a Game Boy Advance away from another expansion pack. 5 gifted members. That's 660 in total. 20 away from tying our all-time high. That's nuts. Today was a W membership day, honestly. Today, the membership was legit. Brandon, 8652. Ulises Cervantes, 8571. QWXXDRR726. Anthony Kirby, 4606. CBH for God 76. All 5 lucky recipients from Patty Burke, 1971's. Awesome dono right there. Big thank you. I'm glad you're still awake. I'm checking if I have any messages. Okay, no messages yet. Having Hope 5. Make sure you send me the message. Let me refresh this poll. See how this poll's doing. Poll's moving. Poll's moving. Only 2.7% of the people just have no interest in the game, I guess. Another 2.7 don't want to get it, but at least they did play the original. Overwhelming majority. I mean, it's an excellent majority that are like, I am on board with this. And speaking of being on board, we've got AJ Rex in here with a too cool for school Dalahala megabyte expansion, bringing us up to 161 for the stream. 31 away from another expansion pack. Thank you so much, AJ. Very cool of you. I probably should just bump my name down, but I'll keep it up there so people could see, like, how we got to where we are today. Yeah. W's to Patty, W's to Patty. Boom, boom. Having Hope 5. Okay, cool. CBH for God 76. What's up? You just got gifted a membership from Patty Burke 1971. See, that's why the gifted memberships work. It brings someone who wasn't here earlier in the stream into the stream. Hopefully, have a good time. W to Patty, heck yeah. We might have some new people in here. Got some peach hair on me. We might have some new people in here that weren't here earlier. so they don't know exactly what's up. Mm, if you see the pinned comment right now in the chat, let me show you where it goes. It goes to Roger Enyart's YouTube page, in which he should be live right now playing Kingdom Hearts 3. He's got 57 subscribers. I would like for him to have Nintendo 64 subscribers. Can 7 of you go subscribe to Roger Enyart?
Silliness. Companionship? Guessing. Teamwork. Yeah, I'm assuming they are gonna be, but when not? A lot of these bigger games, you can, I mean, I don't know. Alright, let's see. What kind of adventure do you seek? Your answer will determine your playstyle. Unusual adventure, play without using the DLC premium menu, whatever that is. Easy adventure, play using the easy codes in the DLC premium menu. Use features like auto HP, MP recovery for an easier game experience. I ain't gonna do challenge mode. We might go with number 2. Sounds good. Let's see if this is number 2. Yeah, easy adventure. I'm not here to play all hardcore. View description, see if this is the right one. Easy adventure. Okay, yeah. That's the one we want. Yes. Alright. Hey, Mr. Paul Gale. You gotta try to give me Nintendo 64 subscribers. Thank you, sir. That'd be awesome. Is this who you are? Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. EG in the house. That's right.
Let's see. Let me get back to chat. We have Roger's stream here, just to show you that he is playing live now. But I recommend go subscribe to his page, help him out. He's so close to Nintendo 64 subscribers. I want him to hit that number. Let's see. J Biggs, Mr. NY for life. Did you have the super secret release date for 007 and Turok? No, Turok we still have it as fall, and 007 I hope is August 25th to be the same date as GoldenEye 007 on Nintendo 64, but I don't know. AJ Rax says I'm already subbed to them all, Paul. Yeah, no, AJ Rax, you're doing some good out there. You're helping out the community. Folks like Roger, Tabby, Polytoad Dojo.
I like auto block though. I'll turn that on.
Ash Gaming 17. Like, it's nice of you to help out, you know.
Ooh, I like the attraction stuff. That's fun.
Patty Burke says, thank you all. Gonna be a silent for the rest of things. Okay. Might go to sleep. Well, Patty, have a good rest of your evening. I know we woke you up.
Sure, shop discounts.
Shocked you because we did that gift card giveaway. And, you know, you helped contribute to that gift card. So, you know, having Hope 5, I hope you were happy that you got it. Know that, in part, thanks to awesomeness from people like Roger, Patty, Joycey, Luis, everybody.
All right. What one's
Look at
charged.
a lot of people wishing Patty Burke a good sleep. That's nice. That's nice to see.
I'm trying to. There we go. Ow, ow, ow. Do you seek further guidance?
Let's see.
No, I am good for now.
I check something.
You get stuck, you can try tutorials whenever you like. Okay. Alright, let's rock and roll. I don't know if that capital S makes any difference.
Okay, I think we're caught up. HBond661 asking, "Hey Paul, do you think the Ocarina of Time remake will have a master mode?"
Thank you, Paul. I don't know if everybody can hear me over there on your stream, but appreciate the shout out.
Since Nintendo knows
Which of the two
the audience
Goofy that I like is one of my favorites.
is an old school audience, and that new school Zelda fans like options even more than old, I think the combination of old school audience wanting something new school audience expecting something more, there's a decent chance that it will have a hard mode, potentially called master mode. I think I'm leaning towards yes. However, with it being such a grand, ambitious new game, it might be like, hey, what we're given is enough. This is a brand new game, everybody. Trust us, this is a perfect game. Enjoy.
You would have guessed it.
You know? But maybe they're doing a perfect game and it's like you still have the opportunity to switch between easy and hard, normal and hard. Maybe it's after you beat it, perhaps from the get go. I don't know. But I'll lean towards yes a little bit. But I could also see it being like, no, this is just our vision and that's it. That's true that the base would be enough. Yeah, I'm going with the yes, but wouldn't be surprised if it's not. You know, fair enough of a thought, I think. That's my rationale, at least.
Well, Scrooge McDuck is not. Well, he may be.
By the way, I just realized something pretty interesting.
I just meant of those two characters right now. I like Goofy.
Today, we actually have a two-way tie.
As Goofy does, right?
Because in looking at
2.9.
yeah,
I hated all that stuff.
We actually had a
They do
two-way tie
like,
for
ugh,
highest membership gifters of any one particular stream for the month, for the day, for the highest single super chat gifter, sorry, highest single membership gifter in the month of June on any one particular day. It's a tie between Patty Burke 1971 and Roger Enyart 2066, both at 55 for today.
yup.
Patty does
They're not
lead
really a great goofy anymore.
the stream total, but that's also
I used to
because
do a good Pee Wee Herman back in the day.
he had the
Can't do that anymore either.
euros rounded up via normal super chat donations, and that was, you know, something like 74 megabytes worth in total with the memberships. But no, for right now, you got Patty and Roger both sharing that top spot for top June single membership gifting days, with AJ Rex 045 as the top super chatter of any one particular stream, and Joycey J69 with the top jeweler title of any particular day
Comes
in
to
the month of
quality,
June.
Mickey Mouse.
Took a bit to get all of that down, but always I like to give credit whenever, wherever it's due. Let me pause Roger just for a moment here while I look on X. Got a bunch of new notifications. It could come a little bit later as DLC. Possible. A fast swap between adult and young Link. Fast travel. I want to see young Link be able to ride on top of Kaipora and cruise around, fly around maybe. Good way to get up to high spots. Meanwhile, adult Link, he's too heavy. He can't ride on top of him anymore. He could only be held by the talons and soar or glide, no longer fly, thus making it harder in some ways to reach old spots as young Link. So you have to use a new hook shot, long shot to get there. You know, maybe we'll see something like that. Hi everyone, just arrived. Israela XOX, welcome. We'll see if the stream continues. You know what? I'm gonna get some water though. I'll be right back in a moment. See if the stream continues for another few minutes though. It's been a blast of a day, I'll tell you that much. Be right back.
While moving with L, you climb up small ledges and hop across narrow footholds. You don't need to make the jumps yourself. Alright, running up the wall. Whee. Smash some crates. Go. Alright, up the wall. Boom. Can't kill plants. Wall again. Oh, okay. Little cutscene.
think we might be going in circles.
Did I make a turn at the wrong rock? Hey, Hercules! Where are you?
Olympus. Nice. Back chair here. There we go. Uh-oh. Something's coming. It's dark, so it's probably Hades.
All right, I know I dotted my I's, crossed my T's, zeroed the hero. So what gives? Who could possibly be trying to give me a migraine by yodeling that Yutz's name?
Really? Hades?
It's just you. Oy vey.
It's just us? Even for you, that's cold.
Don't forget, I can always turn up the heat.
Wait, if Hades is here, then where's her?
What is everyone's infatuation with that stone? You know what? Never mind. Never mind. I'm cool. I'm good.
Tempered, maybe?
Wonder Boy will be out of my hair soon enough.
So you're up to no good again.
Of course he is.
Oh, easy. What is this, Sparta? Kind of on a schedule. Don't have time to toss around the old fire and brimstone. The whole cosmos is basically waiting for me to, conquer it.
Poor Hades. He thinks he can actually pull it off this time.
Where are my titans? Show me your power!
We need a good goofy game. Haven't we ever got a goofy game? We've had Mickey, we've had Donald. Have we ever had a goofy game? I need a goofy game.
Chillin' Har says, "Hi, Chair. Are you ready for Ocarina of Time Reborn?" You have no idea. It's gonna be super duper good. Yeah, super duper good. You heard it from Chair. Bless you. So, how y'all feeling about Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Remake? I think we're all hyped to the max. Israela XOX. I love everything about the trailer. Just wish it was longer, not gonna lie.
It's like, whatever.
You know we'll get more soon. You know, I think come July, Nintendo will surprise us. That's what I'm banking on. This is an awesome stream as always. Thank you, David Patterson.
Really? Are you kidding? Jeez Louise. Seriously, when it rains, it pours. Okay, who's the new pest?
All right.
Hey now, that ain't no way to say hello, especially to your old friend.
I think that's going to do it for our stream today. Let's see. How much do we have in DLC? We're 31 away from another streak.
I'm going back to my original plan, all right? So, toodaloo. Exits that away. Hey, it was great seeing ya. Happy trails!
Or, in this case, 33 in DLC. We'll call it that.
All I need to know is if there is a distinctive black box somewhere
Black
in this
box.
world.
Okay.
Which is pretty fantastic, honestly. Healthy number to start off the new stream. Alright. I'm going to see if I could bounce everybody from this stream over into Rogers. Okay? I know there are 26 of you watching right now. It'd be really cool to see Roger get 26 more people watching his stream right now. 26 more likes. 26 more follows. Okay? I'll be back on later in about 30 minutes, honestly, for the podcast. But if y'all want to help out Roger,
Yeah, I guess this counts.
that'd be really cool. For now, take it easy.
Of
See
course,
you all
dogs
later.
get stuck.
Thank you for so much support today. It's fantastic. This community is great. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see you either next time, Monday for more, or see you in like 30 minutes, some of you, for the podcast.
Thanks, Herc.
Regardless, though, take care.
What's going on?
Oh, and just like that, I could hear alarm bell going off. It's 5 o'clock.
Oh, my town's being ruined.
All right. Awesome stream.
I get to
See y'all later.
actually
Bye bye.